We weren't. Hey, you have something you want to tell us? Hey, well, there's not a camera behind you. There's a camera behind us.
Dog my screen.
Oh, God.
Hello and welcome to the Mighty Misfit Menagerie.
The Mighty Misfit
Cast.
Cast.
And we are so excited to have Helena back. Yay! And Jake and Garrigan are back from their selfish vacation. Yay!
You used that last week.
Yeah, we've been back.
Yeah, but they might not watch the
Selfish.
Strixhaven one, so I have to reuse the joke.
We're all together
Allow
again.
it.
One could say we're all in this together.
I was just about to start singing. And I'll teach you the dance. Oh, great.
You don't have to.
I will.
Anyway, we didn't have the Most Latest episode up because we did 2 weeks of Strixhaven, so I couldn't rewatch it. So here's hoping Helena got every last detail down to the smallest detail. Helena, after your long absence, would you like to go over what happened last time?
Oh, yeah, baby. It was Fight Night at Mort's place. What's the name of your place?
Game Changers, I want to say.
Okay, Mort's place. And we are all there. Mort is like, let me greet you, representative from my new patron, whose name I did not put down, I don't think, but he was mean. And he was like, okay, hey, I'm going to go enjoy the fight, but I need to talk to you later about something I need. The fight begins, and one of the players is like really rough and tumble. He breaks the other player's arm, and Mort's like, yo, that's not cool. The representative is like, it's cool, and Mort's like, no, it's not. This is my place. Notice the sign on the door. So
That's his game changer.
Mort's place.
this is my place, and you disqualified. So he disqualified him. He talks more to the rep, and the rep is like, you need to read your contract. They have to knock out a new player because he keeps attacking. So that rowdy guy is off the rails now, and he's like attacking everybody. And so they have to put him out. And then Mort is like, okay, I gotta get the fights back on track. Mike and Cassandra are getting drunk. Calvin is like working again in his mind, always working. He's like, I need to go over the facts again. And so he's like, I'm gonna call the library. I'm a VIP after all. Then later, Dante is approached by this older woman, Dahlia, who's like, we've met before, and let me take you up to the VIP section to meet my son. And Dante drinks some wine up there, which quickly makes him, enthralled to Dahlia. Cassandra's like, I need to go up there, tries to go up there. They're like, no, you can't come in here. You're not a VIP. And I was like, I'm Mort's best friend. How can I not be? And so, but they rejected me. I had to go back down. I'm watching though. I'm trying to make sure everything's going to be okay. Then fucking Kelvin is like, oh, an invitation for me to go up there? Why? Don't mind if I do. And goes right up. He doesn't want the wine, though, and so he doesn't drink it, thankfully. He, in fact, tries to get Dante to slow down, but he's like, no, I won't.
I think someone's
Drink is outside.
Oh.
Thank you.
Dahlia, it turns out, is the brother, or is the sister of the Prince of Tucson. She also hired Morbid and is kind of like watching Kelvin's case. Mort gets into the ring and he's fighting with that rowdy guy who like shoves something in his mouth and makes liquid go into his body, which is creepy. Very rapey. Okay, so then Kelvin's like, Dante, we need to go. But he's like, no, I won't. And then Dante's like,
Yeah.
this is a vampire.
Yeah,
Kelvin leaves. He's like, he talks to Cassandra and Mike. Do you know something?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Vampires that do not exist.
Indeed.
And also, contextually, they're very into consent.
Cassandra sees like a weirdness in Mort and Dante's auras now that they've had this weird liquid in their bodies, but she doesn't know what it means. Then kind of a commotion happens. One of Mort's bodyguards gets thrown into the floor, and then also Barry's like dead body gets thrown out there, and there's a woman, and is that Angel? Was that Angel? Okay, I just wanted to, so Angel's like, something quippy, tell the prince somebody wants his head, and we're like, we all totally get that, and then we see Barry's body is wrapped up in explosives, and boom, they go off, decapitated.
Yeah.
And
You were running
set them off.
towards Barry, yeah. So you guys wake up in a white room. You're sitting on metal chairs in a circle, and there is a man in a white suit wearing a pig mask. And he's going like, all right, so how are we feeling about this particular run through? Is anyone feeling any kind of stress or emotional turmoil? Is anyone feeling like self-harm?
Looking at you, it's stressing me out.
67, go ahead.
Doc, am I 67?
I second Dante's point. The mask is unsettling.
I don't like it.
Unfortunately, it is not a mask.
Oh, great.
If I
This might as well.
if I may be so bold, what the fuck is happening?
And do we all have numbers?
Can I
Yes,
go home?
obviously.
Am I dead?
No.
Ow.
Nothing is as pastiche as that. Do you feel like you think about death often?
Well, generally,
More
when people are trying
recently,
to
so,
kill,
yeah.
What's often? Yeah.
I prefer it if everyone took turns speaking. We don't want to devolve into any kind of...
Well, you need like a talking stick. Where's your talking stick? Excellent. I got it first. What was your question?
Are you feeling any kind of emotional duress or like self-harm?
Okay. Yes and yes.
Yes and no.
All right. Would you like to expound on that?
I think about death with roughly the frequency that statistics tell us most think about sex.
Whoa.
I'm afraid sexual proclivity is not being tested in this survey. So.
No, I'm saying the extent to which I think about death has become a fixation in the last month.
There's context for that.
According to our records, you've often been obsessed with death.
It's grown.
Okay. Well, that's a positive sign.
Why?
I believe we should let somebody else speak. Are you feeling emotionally confused or like self-harm?
No, I just don't know what's going on.
Well, that is something that we assumed would happen with the nature of this kind of thing.
Yes, I feel great emotional distress. I am very confused. What was the last one? Self-harm?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to harm myself so much as I want to punch a hole through the wall and like it might hurt my fist a little bit. But that's totally worth it for that feeling I'll get after. How's that?
If you would like, we can give you 10 minutes in the destruction hall.
The what?
The destruction hall.
Yes.
It's where...
Ew. I don't remember the question. I usually think about death when people are trying to kill me.
Have you feel
Ew.
like people are trying to kill you often?
Recently,
Duh.
yeah, a couple
Last
times. Just a few times.
We don't have the talking.
I don't give a shit.
I have the stick. Ew. I would like to
If we
leave.
could keep personal insults out of it, that would be preferable.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt your feelings?
Well, I just don't want to get Dr. Mastication in here.
Are there any features of the room?
Nope, it's just a plain white room.
But like, do there appear to be any doors, or is it just straight flat walls around? Okay. I get up and walk to the wall and start to just feel along it.
Do I have my gun?
49, you do not have the walk around stick.
69, 49?
All right. I stand up and start just pacing.
Yes. 67.
If I'm 67 and Doctor is 49,
I sit where I'm at.
where are the other sequential numbers? Shouldn't it be 67, 68, 66, 65?
Why would we number it in that way?
Can I have the leaving stick?
Unfortunately, the leaving stick is currently being used, as you can see by the empty chair.
What?
Who's supposed to be there?
Well, the sixth member of your particular survey.
Okay, which is who?
13.
What's their
wanted to be
given name?
I don't have a stick.
Oh, yeah.
He handed you the stick.
No, he has it.
Okay.
I thought you handed it to him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just took it.
Okay, so I still got the stick. What's their given name? Like, my given name is Mordecai.
67.
I just, like, press the end into my forehead.
I take the stick like a microphone. What's my number?
48.
Oh,
Does Exile have a number?
I do not have a designation for exile, but I would assume, given the name, that they would not.
Why would you assume that?
If they've named themselves exile, then they're not part of the program.
Not a part of the simulation.
What simulation?
You just said survey.
Survey, yes.
Then the murders are not a part of the survey?
What murders? Are you talking about your deaths?
No.
Because most of that has been accidental so far. With the exception of numbers.
67.
Yes.
67.
48,
49.
No, you were 59.
Oh, I was 49.
49. They should
I can
all
be.
they should all equal out to 13. That's the
Got it.
thing.
49.
So then you can't be 48.
So it's
Yeah.
should be 58. That's what I'm saying. 58, 67, 49, and then you were the 3-1 that I can't remember. 310, and then 211.
The Karen Wilcox, she spoke to me in this space. She was eliminated.
Oh. Are you upset by that?
No, I'm just curious if the deaths were a part of the survey.
Your deaths or
Her death.
not that we're aware of?
All right. Is anybody else?
How many deaths were a part of the survey?
Well, I mean, there is a randomness to this kind of program.
What kind of program is that? I have both sticks. I have double power.
That's not how the sticks do not indicate
Yes.
any kind of power.
Dante.
Can I just borrow the walking around stick to get back to my chair? Thank
Yes.
you. Walks back to chair.
Okay, so I'm going to take a moment just to kind of bounce some thoughts with my...
That's the purpose of this space.
Are you sure you don't need the bouncing off thought stick?
I flip it upside down. Are these one stick?
Do you?
They each thematically look what you would assume those sticks would look like.
Okay.
Do you have Cheetos?
Is that what you need?
I mean, I don't need them, but I would eat them.
Okay, so everyone follow me here. So our death, whatever's hunting us, is insubstantial because we're in some big survey questionnaire. I'm a walking questionnaire.
Can we discuss the paranoia of something hunting?
It's not a paranoia. Things are actually hunting us. In fact, my G-Wagon got blown the fuck up.
Who's in
And-
his car?
Celery?
Yes, of course. Underneath your seat.
Celery? What?
Okay, it looks solid.
So, like, do we even care about Exile? I'm glad you're asking about Exile, because that wasn't on my mind.
I care a great deal about Exile.
But does that even matter now that we know it's all a joke?
This could be a combined hallucination. This could be, honestly, the last moments of our existence, in which case, might as well find out the last mystery.
But we've been here before, right? So why are we still here?
If we want to talk to each other, do we both need to hold it?
I have the bouncing ideas stick.
That's fine, as long as you're bouncing ideas.
Why are we still here?
Well, there's a lot of theories about the end of life. But the way that chemicals can process, and people, some believe that when you reach that point, the chemicals that are released in your brain slows down the perception, and that's what gives you that feeling of looking back on your life. So this could be a fraction of a second, and we could feel that we're here for years.
But we've been here before.
I mean, the evidence
In
is
this room.
inconclusive. I don't think there's
But
really been a serious randomized
This
study
time,
done.
this time there's no alligators or big eyes on the wall.
Excuse me, you need the sharing stick to share a stick.
Created a monster.
I'm just gonna lay down on the
Do
floor.
you feel like you've created a monster, or was that a turn of phrase?
Yeah, a turn of phrase. You seem
Because in the 1700s, 49,
Thank you.
Coulter did create a monster, and it was very upsetting for most of the participants.
cool. You were like the original Dr. Frankenstein.
What?
Yes, we did put that story into the subconscious so that you would not feel weirded out by his presence. Obviously, it was not necessary, as he has not created a monster ever since.
That you know of. He's pretty smart.
What?
Tell me you got a monster.
I don't even... Wait.
Yes, you've been very problematic throughout the program. But you have led to a lot of useful data, unlike
What did you call me?
some.
Go fuck yourself.
I hold the stick up in like where my middle finger would be.
That means
Is
nothing.
anybody seen a stick yet?
There you go.
No, it's all
I have copies of the stick if you would like.
We all have little pieces we share.
My truck in it.
It pings off of his face with no reaction.
Is the mouth moving on the page?
No.
Ooh.
You disgust and frighten me, sir. I'd like to leave. Can we go home or back to the
The
out of
leaving
this
stick
white
isn't
room?
available currently, apparently.
Well, where's the leaving door?
I put
Show
all
me
the
that.
stick fragments in my one hand and I hold them up. What do we do now?
You just keep moving towards the deadline.
But we don't know what to
Bitches.
do with the deadline.
It's in like 2 days, right?
Well, if we told you what to do with the deadline, there would be no purpose in doing the survey.
Okay,
Okay.
Gandalf.
Deadline, survey. We need to find
Yes,
Exile in the next 2 days, or we die finally.
But we've been trying, like, we don't know what to do.
And are we basically invulnerable? Like, we could, like, die in any way,
As long as you don't cause
And
harm to
still-
each other.
come back? Wow, very interesting.
Doesn't Exile want to find? Isn't Exile upset when we don't get it?
Seems to be.
So what if we stop looking
Then
and then don't give Exile the time of day? They're gonna get so upset that they'll come looking for us.
Or they'll start over and continue to murder innocents to try and get our attention.
Yes.
There
Do keep
could
in mind
do
that
that.
if all of you don't make it to the deadline, we will have to start over.
With us or, like, with other people?
I don't understand. What other people?
So we have to all make it to the deadline together.
This
And-
particular survey group has yet to do so. All the others have moved on to the second survey.
How many times have we run this survey?
Consecutively?
Yes.
Sure.
352.
Wow, we suck.
Wait, I'm sorry. So
Or the game's rigged. I mean,
That too.
we are just going to wake up again?
You will wake up, yes.
Are we... Can you tell me when?
What do you mean?
Is it at the same moment as the explosion, but it didn't happen? Is it an hour beforehand so we can avoid it?
In order for the survey environment to be as uncorrupted as possible, we will deposit you back at home.
And since we're resetting, obviously nobody else was harmed in the explosion.
The explosion will still occur. The explosion was unrelated to the survey. You wish to return to your room?
Yeah.
Everyone else in the room kind of just like raises into the ceiling, and you are now in that room with the black wall.
Not this room. You
And then
fucker.
for you guys, you just see Dante just out of existence.
Okay.
Where?
You know what I meant.
What do you do with the people that aren't part of the survey? If they,
What do you mean?
when they're done?
What do you mean?
Innocent lives.
We came here.
Are you talking about the testing environment?
Yes.
What happens in the testing environment is not necessarily conducive to the survey. You should feel little to no regard for anyone in the testing environment, even those who've moved on to other projects.
What happens if we just give up?
As long as you make it to the deadline.
Remind me again what happens if we don't make it to the deadline.
We will
Just
have to start over.
Okay, so I just give up and we just keep starting over until you're satisfied?
There's no satisfaction or dissatisfaction. You are doing a fantastic job.
Okay, well.
I don't care.
Do we have anything on us? Just kind of base clothes, that's it.
You're basically wearing like future scrubs.
Okay.
I say we use this invulnerability to pull off an amazing heist. I know this businessman in Hong Kong. His place is like a fortress, but if a few of us can die to get in, I think we have a chance.
So you find monetary gain to be important in this project?
I mean, I'm just trying to, capitalize on opportunities, especially ones I have no control over.
It's just interesting because in the last project, you gave up all earthly possessions in order to dedicate yourself to 49's cause.
That's really annoying.
Are the chairs bolted to the ground?
No?
I pick up a chair and walk over to the wall and just slam it into the wall.
No effect whatsoever.
Now try to hit the pig man.
Pick up the chair, turn, and throw it as hard as I can at the pig man.
He snaps his neck, falls to the ground, starts bleeding from underneath his pig head.
Oh my god! No, I didn't. Oh my god, that was my fault. I'm so, oh my god, shit.
And then as you're looking at him, a gentleman goes, it looks like there's not going to be anything more useful, and it is a baboon with the face of a woman who's speaking in like a deep accent.
Okay.
Not a deep accent, a deep tone.
Look, I'm so sorry about the pig man. I thought he would, it would go right through him or something.
If he's not
he-
part of the project, you do not need to be concerned.
He did-
Feel free to kill any of us.
He did say that. He did say that. He said it. I think we're ready to go, though.
We should summon the director then. And you watch as
why did Dante get
one
away?
of the walls slowly descends into that black screen you've seen before.
Is this where the eye thing comes in?
Yes.
I go,
Is
Dante will be a bit, not Dante, number
58.
58 will be a bit late as we are going to do some preliminary tests.
Fucking rude.
And you watch as a hole appears in your room and a creature made completely of razor blades and dirty syringes starts scuttling into the room, screaming.
Christ! I'm gonna scramble up.
And
I'm
then
not-
the rest
not
of you
handling it.
watch as an eye comes and presses itself against slime, kind of moving out of the way, and then you wake up at home.
Like our individual homes?
Me too.
My home was just involved in an explosion.
You decided to spend the night at Kelvin's. You're sleeping on his couch.
Get up in pajamas and walk down the hall. So that's fucked.
We remember as we wake up, right?
I'm back as well.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
You're in a very, very long ... kind of scenario.
That's fine.
So nothing matters. We get to the end and then we're reborn. Am I a Buddhist now?
I can't help you find out.
What does that mean, get to the end?
Survive the next 2 days. End up in the room again before then.
Apparently surviving is a lot harder than we thought.
Do you think I really killed him?
I don't think you killed a him. Maybe that you killed something.
Your phone rings.
Who is it?
It's your manager at the bar for when you're not there.
I answer. Hello?
There's been a bombing.
What?
The club, it's on fire.
Well, call 911.
We already have. I'm calling you after calling 911. You always say call 911 first.
Okay, good. Good. I'll be there as soon as I can. Well, the explosion went off, and the club's on fire. And I still haven't replaced my car.
That's right.
Thank you.
Get changed quickly into jeans and a t-shirt and grab a hoodie and let's go.
You wake up in an alley downtown.
Very nice.
You immediately wake up and check your skin, as most of it had been removed before you woke up, but it is all fine with no marks.
Do we have to make breaking points rolls for things that happen in that existence?
If you choose to.
I don't want to, but I feel like I should.
Same. Yeah, same.
She had marks on her body? No marks.
I killed
No
somebody.
marks this time.
Yeah. The Coulter rolls I'll roll because my skin was removed.
And existence of supernatural in plain sight.
Mine the skin.
Well, it's not in plain sight. You literally can't tell if it's real or not.
What's the breaking point again? What?
Result with composure,
Right.
and then depending on your integrity, you might have a plus or a minus.
How much integrity for a plus?
Breaking points, modifiers. So a 7 or higher is a +1, 5 or lower is 0 or a negative, depending.
I have 5 exactly.
Success.
I know it's small though.
Success.
But I know size counts for you.
Damn. When I wake up, I'm going to go online and see if there's any hits for the searches slash posts I made about the murders way back and about Exhile.
Kansas or Florida?
Whichever one was more recent.
You're waiting on a manuscript from Kansas for Coulter's Manifesto. But that one's still shipping. You got it off of eBay, so you don't know how long it'll take to get that. And then I'm sorry, but like I said, I couldn't watch last episode. I don't know what else you're waiting for.
Oh, like 3 or 4 episodes ago when we found Exile's name, I had posted on a
Message board.
supernatural message board about a demon or something named Exile, with murders and stuff like that. It was a general
So somebody posts back, look up the pictograph conspiracy.
Okay, I will look that up.
Okay, I can't remember if I'm staying at Calvin's or if I still
at
have a
your
secure B&B.
You would wake up at the Airbnb with the
Okay.
guy, because I don't think you set up a new one. But
The guy
with the broken legs.
with the broken legs.
I thought she killed him.
She did. But that's the Airbnb that they killed him in. You're still at that one.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to go back to that one.
And that's where you wake up.
So, okay. Is it a crime scene?
No.
Okay.
No one's found the guy yet.
Okay, I clear the house, make sure there's nobody in it.
It's empty.
What time is it?
It would be around when the explosion happened, so we're looking at like what? 1, 2 a.m.?
Okay, I'm gonna remain here. I'm gonna get a little sleep.
It didn't wake you up. There's a lot of emergency vehicles down the street at the bar because your Airbnb is just down the street from it.
Okay, so I text everybody just to, you guys are all back amongst the living, right? And then I will try to get a little sleep.
Do I have my phone on me? Okay. Yeah, I reply back that I'm alive. And then it's like a ... Like, yep.
Cool,
Mine just says yup, period.
cool.
Morty, could you respond to both of us?
Lordy.
Yeah. Doctor and I checking in.
Sleeping.
Line break dash.
Line break dash. Not Dr.
I
Kelvin.
made him.
Intelligence plus computers.
There's a sixth text that goes, "No one seems to care that I'm on the group chat."
Oh my god.
Doc, I know you're driving. Someone else is in this group chat.
Could you do me a favor and call Catherine?
The text is coming from inside the chat.
She should be in my contacts.
You mean your contacts on your burner phone?
Yeah,
You added Catherine to your burner phone?
I probably didn't. She's used to that. They just aren't there.
Does a number pop up when that person texts?
No.
So there's just
It's just blank spaces where numbers would be.
520-555-4325.
Okay. Call speaker. I'll just hold it for you.
Thank you.
Kelvin, now's not a good time.
Yeah, Barry's dead. I just wanted to be the one to tell you. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way.
I really appreciate that, Kelvin, but I already found out.
I figured. Well, we're on the same page if you want to hug it out at some point.
I would love to, but right now's not a good time.
Good luck. Be safe.
Also, condolences to Morty.
Excuse me?
Your friend, Mordecai?
You're on speaker. Morty's holding the phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
you haven't
going
been
on?
arrested yet?
What?
Well, you were running an illegal fighting ring without a liquor license. There's a whole bunch of emergency people there. I
Yeah,
assumed you were halfway to Mexico by now.
to deal with the fire.
Are you
I
not
hope.
smart?
Hangs up.
I think he assumed there was a liquor license since everything was taken care of.
Okay.
We've always established that it was an illegal nightclub, right?
I assumed it was illegal because of fighting.
Okay. So, you have two things. I mean, either your friends are going to take care of it or they're not.
Mhm.
And like you said, nothing matters.
Nothing matters. I mean, really, everything is consensual. And in the state of Texas, 2 grown men can engage in fights in public as long as no property is broken and they both consent.
We don't
So-
live in Texas.
I know, but it's got to set some sort of legal precedent. Really, all they can get me on is the liquor.
And business log fraud. And, no, business license fraud. And,
Do you
That
want?
your patron has a great lawyer.
Yeah.
Do you still want to go?
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with the damages and
You don't
make
really
sure
believe
he's
nothing
okay.
matters, right?
I mean, from a bird's eye view, why should anything matter when we're just going to wake up and some other experiment?
They're saying Maddie's part of the experiment.
Wait, who said that?
He said anybody that isn't us is basically a set piece. So if nothing matters, Maddie doesn't matter.
Okay, but she matters.
Things still need to matter. That's all I'm saying.
I don't like this.
speaking of Maddie, wasn't she in your apartment that just blew up?
I'm trying not to.
Did anybody respond to the rando?
Yeah, I went, who the fuck is this? But with TF.
After all we've been through.
So very cute. Who the fuck are you?
Morty, can you type for me? Exile, can you at least start a new group chat? This was ours.
And send.
This is ours.
The group chat is deleted.
Morty, can you start another group chat?
Yeah, hold on. New message.
All your contacts are now blanked out.
Oh my god.
Exile took all of our phone info with him.
No, the numbers are still there, but just all the names are gone.
All right. I'm going to try and recite these slowly, and we'll see if I can remember them all.
Okay.
520. 555. I start
Go through all
rattling off.
the numbers.
Eidetic memory.
Hey.
All right. I have hit send. I think it's redundant that you made me put hello all. This is Dr. Kelvin Connors in our new group chat, free from Exile. And then you put your signature in there after introducing who this was. But the new group chat is made.
Clarity is important. Would we be arriving at the scene then, or are we?
Are you arriving at the scene?
I was just talking to him as I was driving, so.
All right, you arrive, and there are
It's okay.
police officers and ambulances and fire trucks everywhere.
I'm going to run in and start trying to find Maddie.
As you start to run in, somebody goes, "Hey, stop!"
I'll walk up with my badge. Excuse me. We were called about the event. This is the owner of the
We
building.
haven't called for the coroner yet.
Well, you got me.
All right, well, you know what you do.
Thanks.
The bodies that we have so far are over there.
Thank you.
I run towards.
Who are you?
I run towards.
I need him for identification.
Make a persuasion. I'm sorry. Persuasion plus manipulation.
This is a police officer?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty good line. Pretty good reason.
Is it?
You identify the body.
Like person I'm framing.
Nope.
It's a lie without being a lie.
777 or 771.
Two other officers try and stop you, and they have their hands on their gun.
Oh no.
I stop and I'm like, this is my building and my fucking daughter was in there. Move!
While he's
You're Mordecai Johnson?
No, this is my building and my daughter was inside. And then I just start.
We haven't found anyone in the apartment upstairs.
No one in the apartment upstairs.
No. Are you Mordecai Johnson?
No.
But you're the owner of this building.
At one point I was. And my daughter stayed
Can we see
upstairs.
some ID?
Nope.
So you don't have any identification on you?
Am I suspected of a crime?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, that's valid.
Why don't you put your hands above your head and we'll go from there. Or hands on the back of your head.
Doc, what should I do?
put your hands on the back of your head, Morty.
Just show me the bodies first. I need to know.
As of right now, you need to put your hands behind your head.
I'll go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk away towards the bodies.
I just stand there waiting for Doc.
You are cuffed.
I didn't say I put my hands up. I just say I stand there.
So you are resisting being cuffed.
I mean, they can put their hands on me and move me around. I'm just...
Sir, we need you to put your hands behind your back.
It's mayhem time.
Morty, if you resist this, it's gonna make it harder. At least if you go along, we have more options.
I put my hands behind my back.
They cuff you, and then they start to move you towards a cruiser to put you
Oh
in the
my
back of it.
god.
Oh, it's been years since I've been in the back of one of these, Doc.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll figure it out because it matters.
Maybe we ask Dante and Michael to help out.
Who are Dante and Michael? Are they involved?
No.
You follow instructions. We'll get this put together.
How do you know, Mr. Johnson?
It's me, I have some bodies to examine. And I just turn it they don't. Do you not know the stress that I'm under right now? I'm not saying any of that. I'm just walking away.
Before we continue with that scene, does anyone else have anything you want to do intelligence with computers?
Is that what I'm rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, then I got 3 successes.
To look up the pictograph conspiracy?
Yes.
So you get taken to a unhinged page, just filled with ramblings and notes and pictures and sketches, where symbols showing up on the bottom of feet for five individual people they found 200 plus instances of that around the world throughout history. But nobody's talking about it.
Any mention of anyone named Exhile in there?
No. But the oldest one anyone ever found, when translated, the guy, like, there's just like, because most of them don't make any sense. But the very first one that was translated, it would have read as freedom.
Freedom.
In the language of the time.
Can I go through a couple of the random ones and try to translate what they are?
You could try. It would be you'd have to like exceptional in intelligence plus investigation though, because this is like they've tried for years.
Intelligence investigation.
Mm-hmm.
This area of expertise.
If you want to create a program for it, I'll let you use computers.
Okay, and can I use my professional training in
Yes.
IT? So what does a specialty do?
Adds one
1 die.
dice to the pool.
Okay. Okay. So it's 7, 8, it's 8, 9, 10.
And you rerolled it.
Yep, and I reroll 9s too.
Exciting.
3.
Unfortunately, you, like the insane person who put this website together, cannot figure out most of them.
Can I download this website?
Sure. Is that a thing you can do? Can you download those?
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's the kind of website that I'm thinking that it is,
It's
based on what you're saying.
GeoCities website.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you could download the raw data from it and then
Or Squarespace,
save
who
it.
still has not offered us.
I would be very surprised if someone who went to this level to do this kind of shit would patronize Squarespace. Okay. I am gonna text everyone and just like briefly say, so found like 200 plus.
You go to answer the group text and you end up just texting a blank number that says, they're all busy.
When are they gonna not be busy?
I don't know. How long are you going to keep poking around like this?
Until we win?
Don't you think it's time you did something?
Is that not what I'm doing right now?
No.
Okay, so what
Right
should
now
I do?
you're focusing on the wrong thing.
So what should I be focusing on?
How they've wronged you.
Who?
Them.
Who?
You were living a normal life.
Okay, but there's the word them can mean a lot of different people. Like who specifically has wronged me?
This is all his fault.
Why is it Kelvin's fault?
Isn't it obvious?
Yes, it's obvious, and that's why I'm asking you the question.
You know what
I
Kelvin
want to make
killed
sure you know.
215 times?
Okay.
He's He's going to do it again.
And then we'll just come back.
Not if he doesn't.
Okay, so we make sure he comes back.
All right. I think you need some time to think.
All right, can I
You hear
text
your
him now?
deadbolt just
Like, open?
no closed.
Well, I wouldn't have closed, right? Because I'm at home. I would have locked
You
my
hear
door.
everything in the house lock.
Okay. So I can't leave now?
I think you've had too much computer time, and your computer goes dark.
I think you're acting like a little child.
Yes. And I always will have to because of Calvin.
Daddy issues?
You get nothing in response.
All right. Hmm.
Now, keep in mind, you have a way of using your technology that supersedes actually using the technology.
I thought it didn't work that way.
You can make everyone else's phones get a text message.
Okay. Then I'll try that. So willpower. If we fell asleep and then woke back up, does that mean our willpower's back?
I'll give you each one.
So I'll spend a willpower to activate, and then do I need to roll to text everyone?
Yes.
Do I need to roll?
It's the same as usual.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I got it somewhere. It's not right.
Resolve plus occult.
Really should get some more occult. Huh?
You talked about it.
I don't believe in that shit.
He's still in denial.
I mean, honestly, this power could probably be resolved plus computers, but I'm trying to follow the rules.
2 successes.
What does your text message say?
Found 200 plus other instances.
So, as he's speaking, your guys' phone, just perfectly in Michael's voice, starts saying this.
Found 200 plus other instances
Wait, I didn't.
of Exhile or whatever this thing is. Different names every time.
Michael,
Apparently, I'm being childish and I need to get locked in my room, so fuck that.
Michael, can you hear me?
No, Michael cannot hear you.
I'm about to be locked.
I don't
in my
know what the
room.
fuck's going on. I guess maybe someone text me if you guys get this, hopefully. I don't know.
go to the group chat and respond.
I want to send a voice note.
I'd say mine,
Send help.
I'd say mine, 20.
Did you say locked? This is a voice note. Hold on. Did you say you got locked in your room?
Do I get that? Okay.
Wait, no. Michael's, 20. ...
Do I get anything? All right.
Do they get do we all get each other's replies?
You all get each other's replies. Mordecai, a police officer gets into the driver's seat of your cruiser.
Oh, where am I downtown? By the way?
In an alley.
Close to the bar.
One of the nice alleys or one of the bad alleys?
What's the bad alleys?
Okay. Broadway, Congress, and then between Scott and 6th, there's like the restaurants and everything,
Yeah,
the alley.
yeah.
The alleyway behind that is
Oh,
pretty sketchy
dear.
looking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll start walking towards the bar.
I've seen
Mr. Johnson, right? Is Cassandra dead?
Is that guy that was following me?
Look, I understand where you're coming from right now, but I need to know, did I successfully kill Cassandra or not?
Did you successfully kill Cassandra?
Yes, third time is supposed to be the charm.
Tell you what, you take me somewhere no one else can see. You take these cuffs off, and you and I can have a grown man's chat.
I take you somewhere where no one else can see, they're going to still have you under arrest. And then that's a lot of paperwork for me. However, if my theory is correct, I put a bullet between your eyes, you're going to wake up somewhere else. Am I wrong?
I genuinely have no idea.
Well, I got nothing to lose. And then the cop turns around and puts a gun right in your face and shoots you, and you wake up in the white room.
Does Dr. Kelvin see that or hear that or anything?
You hear a gunshot go off, but anyway, we'll get back to that. So in the white
I
room.
wake up in the... Am I still handcuffed?
No.
Is it Baboon Boy or Pigman?
He has Dr. Mastigation. So you see the crocodile with all the mouths from before in a white lab coat and a notepad going, oh, that was really quick. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to do any further experimentation.
Good.
Other people know about the experiment. Before I died,
We don't like the term experiment. Survey.
before I died, someone said, I bet if I shoot you, you'll wake up in your bed. And then they shot me. And then if I
Was it
wake up...
Virgil?
No, it wasn't Virgil. Do I recognize the cop that did it? Was it Angel?
I mean, from the context, you could assume it was Angel, but it did not look anything like that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Did it look like?
No.
Okay. No, it wasn't Virgil, and I think it may have been someone we...
Well, please try and focus on the project. I guess we'll reset you back at home. Oh no, your home's gone. Can't do Kelvin's house because he's not there right now. This'll work. And you wake up on a floor of like a house, and you can hear like sirens and stuff.
I get up and go to a window.
You can look down the street and see your bar.
Do I have my phone on me?
Mm-hmm.
I call Dante.
I'm walking through downtown at this point, pissed as hell. What? Hi.
Other people know a cop that just arrested me shot me in the head, and then I was in the white room, and now I'm in a house looking at my house burning down. Where are you? I don't know what to do.
Well, it looks like I'm on some very specific cross streets in downtown Tucson. I woke up in an alley, man. I had my skin torn from my body. You got shot in the head and showed back up in some house, safe and sound.
Respectfully, Dante, there's a lot more important things going on right now. Click.
Fucking rude.
You hear somebody talking in your living room.
Oh, I go out with my gun. Does he... I guess I recognize his voice.
Yeah.
Just looking out the window.
So I will startle him then from behind.
How do you startle him?
Well, I guess it depends on the layout of the house. So if he's like standing at the window looking out, I might like go low and like karate chop one of his Achilles tendons. See what happens.
Give me a strength plus athletics roll. I mean, you're very good at these, but let's just see.
Intentionally physical.
A strength plus athletics.
Let's do dex plus athletics.
And then I go ahead and do whatever, but as he like goes down or falls or whatever ends up happening, I would like to try to maneuver, like, I don't know, try to show off some sort of
grapple
move. Yeah, that maybe I know.
So you were put into a grapple by a very small woman.
Who you? Just kidding. I know you are.
Oh, Cassandra. Oh, God. That would have been really bad.
You're really strong.
Thank you.
Could you like get up from this supine position with me on your back like a little spider monkey?
Yeah, would you like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I just move my hips and you pop the hip and push up.
All right. Whee! Okay. Why are you here?
They arrested me down. You saw the bar down. They arrested me, and then a cop. I was in the back of his cruiser. He said, "I bet if I shoot you, you're just gonna wake up in bed." And then he shot me. So like people know what the fuck is happening. Also, I don't know where to go or what to do.
Well, did you find out if Maddie's okay? 'Cause
Yeah,
I think that needs to be number one, right?
of the bodies, they said they didn't find anyone upstairs in the apartment. So I'm kind of hoping she just went to Dante's without me knowing. Also, Dante's downtown. It sounds like he had a really bad night.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad night for all of us.
Yeah.
He at least got some wine. I wanted that wine, but
Also,
okay. So should we go or what?
yeah. Did you get a voice memo from Michael?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It was just like my phone just started speaking to me.
Are you still just on my back? Because I'm just holding you.
Yeah. Like my face right next to your ear. I guess so. Oh, I guess I should get down. Oh, you're so tall.
Let's see.
All right, so you called Maddie probably. I'll call, what's Layla? Kayla?
Kayla.
Kayla.
I would like to call Maddie.
Oh, would you like to call your daughter?
Even if there's a dramatic event.
A few things have happened.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, he was going to get arrested.
Where are you?
Yeah, she's alive.
What are you talking about?
Where are you?
Kayla came by the house. She said she was like not feeling safe, so I came to stay at her house.
Okay.
Her grandma's real nice.
Oh. Well, grandma, thanks for me. Okay, but you're safe and so's Kayla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Kayla's not in bed. Let me go look. I don't see her, but it's Kayla, so she could be robbing a bank or something.
Yeah. It disturbs me that you're not wrong at all.
Why? What's going on? Sorry I didn't tell you, but it was fight night, so I thought you'd be busy. I was gonna leave a voice message, but I fell asleep on the couch.
Maddie, someone attacked the club.
Somebody attacked the club?
Mm-hmm. And I really want to
When?
not tell you, but I need to tell you because I'm working on my honesty with you. Last night, someone threw a bomb down the stairs and it went off.
What time?
Close to 2.
Huh. That was shortly after I left.
He has a name.
Kayla came by and said, no, she texted and said, Kayla had my number. Anyway, she texted and said she wasn't feeling safe, so I kind of just like snuck out the front.
Okay.
I got an Uber on your credit card, as long as we're being honest.
Yeah. Okay, but you're safe. I'll call you as soon as I know anything
Dad,
else.
should I go back to Mom's?
Mordecai takes a very long pause, and as his voice cracks, he says, "Yes."
Okay. I don't want to leave you, though.
And I don't want to leave you, but I don't want to put you in any danger.
How long do you think you're going to be in danger for?
At the very least, 2 more days.
If you think it's for the best.
And Morty kind of just deflates, voice cracking still, says, "I would never want anything to happen to you. Nothing to hurt you, nothing to put you in any danger, nothing to even bring you down. So unfortunately, yes, I think you should go back to Mom's for a couple days."
Right. I will. But I'm just going to pretend like I'm a brat and that like your house was lame or some shit, I'm not gonna tell you what's really going on.
You are the best daughter in the world.
You have 2 daughters.
You are the best daughter in the world.
You are my favorite youngest
You're
daughter.
at least first or second best daughter in the world.
You are the best. You're the best youngest daughter in the world.
There you go.
That's a cop out. Either commit or don't.
If I say it out loud, if I don't say it out loud, then there's plausible deniability, and Morgan would never forgive me.
Okay, I'll make arrangements and I guess head to the airport. I don't know. Seems like the safest place.
Yeah, I'd say so. Buses are a little. Airfare's getting more and more.
Well, I mean, you have money.
Uh-huh. Hope you have insurance.
Okay.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah?
I think you should come for a visit too.
Do you? Do you think so?
Don't you think that would be best? Just come with me. Choose us.
I want to, but if I started something, I need to finish it. And I think I may have put these people in
Dad?
danger.
You started something 19 years ago, and he hangs up.
Yep, she's Mordecai's daughter, right?
And 2 brutes.
So, what's the story with you and Mrs. Mayhem? I give you a beer.
As you watch him get his heart destroyed.
Well, I'm just trying to. She was like, "You should come." I'm like, "Well, wait. What does that mean?"
One hand, crack it open. We split years ago, and I'm always the bad guy, no matter what I do. Just trying to put food on the table. Big slurp.
Okay. Well, generally, I don't believe men when they say something like that, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Understandable.
That was pretty nice of you, the way you dealt with her. I'm sorry it ended that way.
Thank you.
I'm glad she's okay. Did Kayla answer my phone call? She didn't answer.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, Kayla didn't answer my phone call. Were they together?
They were last night, and then Maddie, as you heard, said that she didn't know where Kayla was this morning.
Okay. Well, I hope she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but think she's involved in this a lot more than, it seems like, she just keeps turning up. So it'd be funny if she was the mastermind in the end or something.
So, Kayla?
Who is real? We don't even know.
Who's real? We don't even know. A cop just shot me between the eyes.
Oh, yeah. What did he look like?
He looked like...
A cop.
Okay, would any of his description make me think it was my bodyguard? Okay, and I know the bodyguard has been trying to kill me, right? Because he finally said something in front of me.
Angel.
Oh, that was supposed to be Angel?
At the speed dating?
No. Oh, Angel was saying she was killing me, so then
Yeah,
that
she killed you twice.
Okay.
Oh, she did ask me about... I tell you, yeah, before the cop shot me, he asked if he was successful in killing you. So I think it was that Angel fella.
He was successful.
And then successful in killing me, too. God, if I ever get my hands on it.
Technically, Angel killed all of you with the bomb. So, I mean, like,
Yeah.
Nice.
the fourth time.
It was Angel.
She came down and said, this is a message for the prince.
Got it.
I thought
Oh, the prince. What the hell's the prince thing?
Oh, yeah, do we remember? What do you remember?
You remember,
about that?
yeah.
We gotta reconvene.
Oh.
There is
You did receive a text message saying meet at Michael's in 20, so.
Yeah. You know what?
That was 15 minutes ago.
I'm Dante. We gotta get over. I should call Dante back. That was rude of me.
Yeah, maybe we pick him up if
Yeah,
you woke up in an
let me-
alley and
I'm
stuff.
gonna call Dante.
I'm sorry, clarification. I wasn't necessarily there for it, but just so Hank understands. Did the cop say Catherine or Cassandra?
Cassandra.
I thought she said Catherine.
No, Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Okay.
He asked about Catherine.
Okay. Oh, I thought the cap said this cat.
I thought I said Cassandra.
I
He
don't
said
know.
Cassandra.
Okay. Unhuman things then.
So back to you, Dr. Calvin Connors. You're going through the bodies and you come across Dahlia's. And as you're examining her, she looks at you and goes,
Oh,
I stand up and start walking away.
"Catherine's life depends on it."
None of the bodies looked like Maddie.
No.
I yell out for a paramedic.
no.
Yeah.
The body's still moving.
Which one?
And bring them to Dahlia.
He's lifeless. No pulse. No life signs.
May have been last breaths. I'm so sorry that I didn't catch it sooner.
And then Dahlia reaches up and rips this man's neck out and starts draining the life out of him.
I start yelling. And like, so she kind of crawling backwards away from the body.
You notice like some skin come back to her and she looks at you wide-eyed, furious, and then just literally turns into smoke. And then somebody goes, "What the fuck happened over here? What did you do? Why are you covered in blood?"
I don't know.
And then somebody pulls a gun.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
have about 3 seconds to explain what the fuck happened here, Dr. Connors.
I can't explain it.
All right, you're going to come with me.
I stand up.
And he kind of takes you towards the building, like away from people, and goes, "All right. Morty wouldn't tell me. Did I kill Cassandra?"
She was poisoned, but she is presently walking around.
No, the poison didn't work. She just vomited. She's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still fine.
So it's true
What?
that you guys come back.
So far.
I just shot Morty in the head. So you gonna come back?
He hasn't responded to my text, I assume, so.
Text him. Get him to respond.
Do you just want me to call? That'd be easier, or do you want
Would you rather go to prison?
I'm asking you. I'm asking what you would prefer. I'm trying to be polite. Fuck off.
Whatever you want.
Morty, I need you to respond. The cop that put you in the car wants to know if Cassandra's dead.
You get a text back that says, "Plead the fifth."
He's alive.
What do you mean he's alive?
He responded to the text message.
What do you
So now the logical jump is, how do we know it was him responding on the phone and not somebody else? If I called him, you could hear his voice.
Stupid.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What are we doing?
You made me... You told me that you killed somebody and then made me...
No, I came over here to ask you if I killed Cassandra this time. I tried, but it didn't. I don't think it stuck.
It didn't. It didn't stick.
Okay, prove it. Call her.
Put it on speaker.
Yellow.
I have one of your admirers here. They'd like to know if you're alive.
Okay, I'm only accepting cash payments.
She's alive. Hey,
I guess
okay,
this would have happened before I talked to you.
The one that wanted me to call you wants me to hang up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Are you okay? Oh,
Sorry.
okay, bye.
Okay. I guess get the fuck out of here.
I look down at my blood-soaked body. This is fine. I can just go with this.
I might have some clothes that would fit you in my van.
If it's not putting you out too much, that would be greatly appreciated.
Sure. And the cop walks away, and the cop takes their hat off, runs their fingers across their bald pate, and black hair kind of spills out, and she slims down to the angel you've seen before, and she kind of like pulls up to a van in the alley, and she's like, what size pants do you wear? 34?
32.
32? I haven't been such a slight man in a while, so I don't know if I'll have anything. You think you would fit into a teen's husky?
Get a belt or something. It's fine.
Well, get to stripping.
I appreciate you being so accommodating. I'll just- Do you really have to do it with him?
Do what with? Oh,
Like of all the
yeah. Sorry, that was part of the job. Nothing personal.
I know. I know. Okay.
Hey, I do appreciate you leaving Dahlia to die, though. I was gonna get at her, but she's a slippery one.
Oh, she's gone.
I know. I saw.
I just want you to know, especially now, that I may never succeed in killing you, but I will be thinking about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Safe.
And I do want you to know that of all of us, I was the worst one. I was the worst one to pick.
I didn't pick you.
That's fine. Somebody else did, and I'll maybe find them too someday. Just keep in mind that I'm here.
Well, if you want to find them faster, here's their contact information.
Oh, that is incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. And as a payback, give me 24 hours notice before you come for me.
Absolutely not. Wait.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if Angel would shoot Calvin in the back of the head or not.
That's fair.
We'll be back.
Welcome back to the Great Tucson Bake Off. The contestants have been asked to make scones, but no one did.
But scones suck.
I have a scone with me.
I made a vanilla frosted cake. Ignore the fact that it's in a grocery store box that was brought by another player. I definitely made it.
This is a very flat scone.
It got squished through some stuff.
I have Madeline.
It has such a very soggy bottom. I don't know. Do you really feel like this is what you want to present to
Soggy,
the
but
judges?
I'll just eat it.
Oh, what, you don't like soggy bottoms all of a sudden?
No. I prefer nice, crisp bottoms. I prefer them to be soggy once I'm done.
This brought to you by part that will be cut out in the
This is a great time to mention our sponsor.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats,
Are you hacking Aiden's account?
That's the new tagline.
We'll leave you soggy every time.
We'll leave you with the soggy bottom.
Oh no, we're never gonna get a sponsorship.
Didn't Hello Fresh talk or something?
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we? You were walking away from Angel.
Yes.
And she did not shoot you in the back of the head.
I am kind of braced as I'm walking away because I'm expecting I'm not gonna make it out of this alleyway. I'll walk back to my car and drive to Michael's then. Did anybody ever respond to the text? Sorry.
For a split second, when you said Michael's, I thought you meant the store.
Yes.
And I was like, why don't you grasp?
Because I have crafting to do.
Yeah.
Morning coping mechanism. Did anybody respond to her text?
No, because I was calling Dante because I asked Cassandra. We should
Yeah.
probably make sure Dante's okay, actually.
So the group text to meet at
Michael's
at
employee,
20. Yeah, sure. I'll respond to that and be like, all right, we're coming.
I'll call you back in the car.
You're on the phone with Dante.
I very dramatically waited until the very last ring to answer right before it goes
He's
to
not-
voicemail.
Wait.
Oh, hello. God, I almost
Dante.
missed you.
Hey,
how's
sorry.
it going?
Well, my daughter's alive, which is great.
Oh, that's stupendous. I like her.
Where are you?
Dante, you need to hang up the phone. Virgil's standing in front of you.
Walking.
We're gonna come pick you up.
What?
I think the call dropped, and I'm gonna call him back.
Am I not supposed to answer this? What is going on?
Best that you don't say goodbye.
I just got my skin ripped off.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about that.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
I just
probably
keep
tell
walking.
him to fuck off, maybe. Or
He's
just
still not answering.
I'm supposed to tell you to fuck off maybe from Virgil. I'm just walking.
Why does Virgil not like me? He kissed me, and it was. I didn't feel anything, but I didn't feel hatred.
Oh, delightful. Well, I'm glad. Well, he said you kissed him, so you mustn't hate him.
Dante, we're going to
Dante.
Mike's, and
I don't know where I am downtown, man. I gotta
okay,
be
we'll
real.
come pick you up.
We're not gonna make it to.
Apparently, I'm not gonna make it to Mike's. I think I'm gonna die.
Then you'll wake up at your own house. Isn't that how this works?
Good point.
Yeah.
Hang up.
I'm supposed to hang up.
Why are we whispering now, Cassandra? Why are we whispering?
I have to deal with this. Okay, bye.
Okay, text me.
Boop.
Something's going on with him.
What is there not?
Yeah.
What? What is so important? There's a crime to solve. Someone's trying to kill us.
Is that important?
I'd rather not die. That's kind of important.
I've been arranging some stuff, and I just need you to choose.
Choose what between dying and not dying? What do you mean arranging things? Talking about like wills, funerals? What?
Dante, I don't have time for your scope of things, okay? I just need to know.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you
Man, we got 2 days till the world ends. I
do you love me? And I don't mean in a bro, have a brewski and both watch porn together kind of way. I mean, do you love me? I need to know right now, Dante.
Yes!
Are you sure?
You're pretty fucking sure, yeah.
You have to mean it, because it's just going to be me and you.
And I grab Virgil's face. Virgil, you're a fucking moron. And I kiss him.
As you kiss him, you feel something slide underneath your rib cage, and you back away and you realize you've been stabbed fatally. Don't worry. This is just part of it. And then you wake up in the white room and Virgil is there. Okay.
Me.
Yes. He kind of looked behind him as the black wall. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. All right, I need you to focus.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this, and he starts fixing some of your skin that's still like peeled off.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to take? I guess you don't have stuff, do you?
My cars, but I don't know where
We can't take your fucking cars.
That.
Your cars don't. I mean, they do exist, but they don't exist.
What does that mean?
I can't.
Can we leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I would like
And
that.
he reaches over and just kind of goes like this, and a chunk of wall flies across the room. All right, there's the door. All right, let's go.
Is that a door?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's just, will you
It is
come,
now.
please?
Okay.
He's got to find a bathroom. And he's kind of like walking through, and you see just weird symbols everywhere. And on this side, you realize where these doors are, you can see into the cells.
Yep, I'm looking in, motherfucker.
And so you can see like Mordecai, like just standing, staring at the black wall. Yeah, I told you, it's just got to be me and you. I don't have room for anybody else.
He's not moving. Did
Well,
he die
must.
again?
No. You,
You got a lot of explaining to do.
I do, but I don't.
Okay. This is weird.
He kind of like pushes like a thing open, and it's just like a normal fucking bathroom. Don't worry, nothing here poops, so we should be fine.
I like as I walk through the door.
You get in, and he kind of like closes the door. He's like, okay, where do you want to go? Middle Earth, galaxy far, far away. I don't know, something more normal. I know of a place completely made out of Jello.
oh, that one's tempting. So I'm taking you seriously, but I also think you're on drugs. But I'm gonna humor you for now.
The
So,
entire room turns red.
oh fuck.
Okay, so Jelly World it is. And he kind of like reaches to the mirror and he sticks his fingers into it and he kind of stretches it out to where there's just this howling black void. Okay,
Appealing.
yeah, I need you to get in this. But it's just gonna be me and you forever, so I need you to be sure.
Just say you love me and get it over with.
I've loved you from the minute I saw you 200 years ago.
I kiss him on the cheek. We can unpack that later. Jump in the hole.
And then he follows you, and then the room goes back white. You were in the midst of being upset that Dante's not texting you when you forget that he ever existed.
What?
So you and I got to get to Michael's house with. Why do I have an edge on me? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
building just exploded.
I feel like we were looking for someone, but. Oh yeah, remember that empty chair? There's somebody missing.
Yeah, isn't that the person who's trying to kill us? Exile?
Oh, is that what that was supposed to be?
Yes.
All right. Let's
Where will
just
I
take
ever-
some deep breaths and we'll get through this.
Why do I feel like I lost a little brother?
That does sound like a sad feeling. Why don't you tell me about this fake little brother that you may have just lost?
No, we gotta get to Michael's.
Do I
We
feel
are
anything?
roughly 7 minutes late.
And then did his aura change at all?
I guess emotionally, like it went from like panicked and to like more calm, but he's still kind of panicked.
It's a state of being.
So you're actually really close to them right now. Are you guys meeting up, or are you just going straight to Michael's separately?
I didn't know where they were, so I just said meet at Michael's in 20, and I have my car, so.
So I guess you show up at Michael's first because they tallied. Dallied?
Dillied and
It didn't
dallied.
take me too long to get
Phone
changed
calls,
into
yeah.
my husky boys.
He did husky.
Are they high waters, or am I short enough that it's fine?
I think you're short enough that it's probably okay.
Any level of high.
Um,
You definitely look trendier than you ever have.
I will knock on Michael's door.
There is no door.
There is no door?
There's his neighbor's apartment, then a big blank space, and then his neighbor's apartment.
Are there windows?
No.
Dude. Call Cassandra.
Hello?
Hey, so I got here first. There's no door.
Like something happened? Like there was another explosion?
Yeah. No.
Are you safe?
No. Sorry. No, not an explosion. There's just no door. There's just a wall. Do you...
Huh?
Have you talked to Kayla recently?
We called her. That's where Maddie is, but she wasn't there anymore. Maddie wasn't too worried about that.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just have this weird something's missing feeling, and I thought maybe it was her.
Yeah, that's so weird you say that. We had that too. I mentioned that empty chair in that white room, but Mort said that was Exile.
Huh. I mean, Kayla came along and kind of started. I just feel like I have a car-shaped hole in my heart. And
Yeah.
Kayla showed up in a car.
It does feel like it has
So-
4 wheels and a huge engine.
It was really fast. I'm sorry, I don't know where this is coming from. There's no door
All right, well,
or windows.
why don't you just take a deep breath? If you have some water, I want you to drink some water, and we'll be there in a sec.
Angel didn't kill me yet.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm jealous.
Okay with it.
Yeah, maybe she's growing on you, or you're growing on her.
I don't know about that, but I'm gonna bang on the wall for a bit.
Okay, well, just make sure that you're watching your back, and I guess you can't die, but I'd hate for you to get hurt.
Yeah. Okay. I start banging against the wall.
Michael, you're in your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
All the doors are locked, the windows are shuttered, and you get a text message from your friend
Yeah.
saying, I get the impression you're not going to be convinced to kill Kelvin, are you?
No.
I have to do everything myself
Why do you want me to kill Kelvin?
so that we can stay together.
You and Kelvin?
Us.
You and me?
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
And then you hear a voice from the kitchen. Of course you know me, Michael. And Kayla walks out with a kitchen knife in her hand.
Whoa.
Oh, hi.
He's going to be here soon.
Okay.
I have to make it look like he did it this time.
Okay.
Technology is making it harder and harder to cover the tracks.
Mm-hmm. Can I...
May I remind you, you can't hurt me. But I can hurt you a lot.
But I just come back, right?
Not if I do it.
So... Why haven't you killed Kelvin?
Because I need to pin it on Kelvin.
Why specifically Kelvin?
Because then you won't suspect me next time.
But it feels like every time it resets, we don't remember each other, so...
I convinced Kelvin last time. He
Of
was so
what?
enthusiastic. I tell you, he's the worst.
You convinced him of what?
We all needed to die. Don't worry, though.
Can I grab a knife?
Ching ching.
Where would you grab a knife from?
I feel like I have knives in my inventory, and I feel like I probably have one.
Keeps a cheese knife in his
Did you
desk
not
drawer
have
at all times.
Yeah, but it's in my truck still.
You have a room full of swords. What are you talking about?
Oh, then I'm gonna go grab one of those.
Yeah.
So you turn and run to your room?
Yes.
You turn, and as you turn, the shadow that Kayla was kind of presenting elongates.
Like towards me?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to cross it to get where I'm going?
No.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna run where I'm going.
So you get into your room. There's a deadbolt in there.
I'll walk it.
You have your armor and swords.
Okay. I'll throw something on.
Michael, this is ridiculous.
Clink, clink. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know why you're doing this. It's really stupid. I just don't understand why.
Michael, open the door.
Why?
And you hear a click and like the door opening.
I chained on the sword. Yes.
You turn towards the door.
Yeah.
A long, completely white-skinned, faceless entity is standing at the door. Michael. Come on.
No.
He'll be here soon.
Yeah, I know.
You should do it.
Kill him? I still don't understand what that accomplishes.
We get to stay together.
But
The five of us.
wait, hold on. The five of us, there's only four of us right now. Well, I guess five if you. So who's the sixth?
I didn't say anything about a sixth.
But if
Only
I'm
five in the project.
right, but if I'm killing Kelvin, then that only leaves four of us. Why?
Well, this time. But we'll meet again.
Why can't we?
And I'll find you first next time.
Why can't we just keep this group? Why do we have to start a new group?
Because then we'll end.
But you're just gonna keep doing it over and over and over again? Why?
So we can stay together.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it's different every time.
If I kill Kelvin, will I remember?
No,
Or do I have to start over again?
you'll have to start over,
But that's not fun for me.
but I'll find you.
But that's not fun for me.
You don't want to stay with me?
I do. I just, it's
You want
not
to
fun
stay
for
with
me.
Kelvin?
No, it's just not fun that I don't get to remember it. I have to re-guess every time because then I have to waste all this time and energy without you.
I tried so hard to remind you this time.
Didn't work
You didn't care.
because I didn't know. But maybe now that I know, maybe that'll carry over.
It's not how.
Well,
Unless you get the leave stick.
I thought you had the leaf stick.
You.
So how do I get it?
I guess only one of us can remember at a time. Are you gonna kill me?
I don't want to.
Why not?
I don't want to kill anyone.
But I killed so many people.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I want to keep that cycle going.
You didn't have anyone close to you.
No, because people always leave you.
I've always been here.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
I should have found a better body. You can't love me in this one.
It's not about that.
Maybe I'll take Kelvin's.
What? But you hate. I don't understand.
But you like him.
Yeah,
So if I looked like Kelvin, you would like me.
it's not necessarily just because the way Kelvin looks. Like it's his. I like all of my friends for their personality. Like
There's
they
a
are.
bang on your door.
He's here.
Okay, so there's no other way to do this. Really?
What do you mean?
Like either I have to kill Kelvin or you have to kill me?
I can't let you make it to the deadline.
What? Well, can't you give us one more day just to make it more fun?
I'm not having fun.
I thought this was a game for you.
No. I've been trying so hard to make you remember, but you refuse. You refuse!
I'm gonna throw my sword.
Go ahead and make a strength plus athletics roll.
And scream help.
Michael, you have no door.
Oh,
Just screaming. Sorry, what plus a what?
Strength plus athletics is throwing.
Oh no.
what kind of sword did you throw? Like a long sword? Or?
Short sword, something. I don't know.
It was a replica of Sting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a nerd, so
love
probably Sting. Oh, that's 2 successes.
Yeah.
So it slices into the creature's shoulder and it like reels away. And it goes, fine! Him! And then like all your lights in your apartment come back on.
And are they gone? I grab another sword
The door just appears in front of you.
and go
Much more calmly. Knock, knock, knock.
go run to the door, sword in one hand, just throw the door open and
Jesus Christ! Okay, maybe not a sword. Are you okay?
Are you Kelvin?
Dr. Kelvin Connors, Pima County Coroner. I have my badge in my pocket if you're comfortable with me reaching for it.
Wouldn't matter. I walk back to the room and take my shirt off. There's chairs somewhere. I don't know.
Where did your... Walking in slowly. Where did your door...
I don't know.
Okay. Cassandra and Morty should be here in a minute. Have
Okay.
you seen Kayla?
Yep.
Have
Yes.
you seen Kayla?
Kayla just threatened my life.
What?
I don't want to tell this twice.
You're
Can we
brandishing a
wait?
sword because of a little girl?
Yes. I
You walk up to Michael's door being slightly ajar and them talking in the living room.
Just as I'm opening the door. Hey guys,
Hey, you found the
We're
door.
Hi.
what did we miss?
I closed the door.
Your little adopted chick, Kayla, is not
I never signed
human.
any paperwork.
Okay, well, she's not human.
What?
Oh.
She's Exhile.
What?
What?
She just with the, okay. I woke up in my room. I woke up in my room and did some research.
Did you have
and
it
then,
delivered to Uber Eats?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Only sponsor,
Why didn't
Hank.
say
Use our code for 10% off.
not use Uber Eats.
Please use the code MMMcast with Uber Eats.
And
If it works. Let us know if it works.
if it
I
works,
wonder if enough people did it, if they would be like, who the fuck is these people?
and if it does work, we really need to check our emails more.
Did some research, and then there was a voice that like turned all my shit off, and my door went away, said I was in timeout. And then Kayla, did you guys get my voicemail?
Yes.
Oh, is that when
Okay.
my phone was just talking?
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
a voicemail.
Well, I'm sorry, whatever, audio recording, whatever.
Oh,
It's like a walkie-talkie where we
Yeah.
couldn't
Couldn't
respond.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I couldn't text you guys,
That's
so
super
that's the only way I could get it
Interesting.
back. So Kayla showed up in my kitchen, and basically told me that I needed to kill you.
I thought she liked you.
But I didn't want to, and so she said that she was going to have to kill me and make it look like it was your fault. Because apparently we can only die if we kill each other.
Okay, quick question. Are you going to kill me?
No,
Okay, cool. Just
or I'm going to kill you.
things have happened. It's been a strange thing.
I
figured
could have
I'd
killed
check
you when you came in the door. I had the sword. I mean, it's
in. I mean, I don't know if she's waiting for her, you're waiting for her, it's waiting for all of us to be here together.
you what?
I just I have my gun out I'm gonna stop you.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Well, appreciate not being killed. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't want to kill anyone. I feel like I've killed enough people.
So do we just need to survive for 2 days? Is that what we need to do here?
I think we have to kill Exile.
But if we
Is-
survive for 2 days, it's over. And then does it
Or-
matter if it's alive or not?
One of us needs to get the stick, and we can break the cycle.
What?
I made up the stick.
No, Kayla has a leaf stick. Remember remember when we were in the therapy session or whatever?
Chair.
Right, and I said, "Can I have the leaf stick?"
So now there's just because you mentioned it. Now there's just a
Well,
random.
there was a leaf stick, and it said that the last person had it, and so Kayla has the leaf stick, and so if we take it from Kayla, then one of us could break that cycle and then maybe figure it out. I don't know.
All right. Well, you just had her here, and now she's not here. How are we supposed to find the stick?
Wait.
Well, because I threw a sword at her and then she vanished.
Cool.
Wait. Hold up. Take your horses, pull on the reins. Hold your
I
horses.
don't like horses.
Oh, me neither. Really? So
They're
big.
scary.
Um,
And they smell.
what? Yeah, they do. So do we think that Kayla is Exile, or do we think Exile took over Kayla? Because having a hard time.
I mean,
Had
That's
cared for that kid
distinction.
for a long time.
at one point, Kayla was Kayla, and then at the next second, it was like this weird white thing
Okay.
with no face and like a big, long, narrow shadow.
Okay. So in therapy, they want me to
Nobody.
explain my feelings and then ask others. I am feeling like it's Thing got a hold of Kayla. So I'd like to kill Thing, but not Kayla. I've kind of cared for that kid for a long time.
Question for the group.
Answer, daily double.
With everything on the table, and with all of what we've just seen, and with Maddie still being alive,
Mm-hmm.
do we just want to wait for 2 days and then try to kill it afterwards?
I still don't know what happens in 2 days, though.
What if in 2 days we forget everything and we have to start over?
Yeah, because they said they have to start over.
Thought My understanding was that every other time we failed because we died or something else happened.
Right, you killed us last time.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that. Kayla said that.
Great.
And she failed to pin it on you. So,
Did I do it or did she pin it on me?
well, I don't know now.
All I'm saying is, does it feel like we're putting ourselves in undue danger to go after whatever this thing is?
I mean, I don't think we're going after it. I think it's going after us.
Yeah.
So maybe if it shows up, we defend ourselves, and if that results in killing it, then sure, and until then we just try and survive.
I think we try and survive, and then I think who's this prince fellow? We should probably tell him that a bomb went off.
Oh, that was the message that Angel gave.
Well, you saw Angel?
A couple of times, yeah.
Fuck that lady.
They weren't a lady this time. Well, they were
You respect that?
presenting, and then there was a... I don't know how
They
to
were like
explain
dying
everything.
to kill me, but then they helped you.
Oh, but she's a nice lady. She's a mean lady.
I don't know what it means.
If anybody has a contact, they're your people.
That's right.
Your Barry contact was Barry.
My contact was Barry.
Your contact for what?
My superiors.
You have superiors? I thought you ran your own thing.
Call Catherine.
And then Mordecai goes on this one. Michael, I'm the showman. I may be the greatest showman, but there's always financiers
Well, that's
and
huge
investors. Right. So, like, think about how he, in that movie, had
I've
to...
never seen it. I just know it's...
The greatest showman is Justin Bieber.
In this time.
Hot take.
I will have
Yes,
to get
Calvin?
that.
Hi, Catherine. Barry was Mordecai's contact with the folks. If there is another contact that we should be reaching out to.
Why do you need to reach out? We're in
There
a bit
was
of a restructuring phase at the moment.
There was a message being given that we wanted to relay
Okay,
from
what
an
was the
angel.
message?
When the explosion happened, they said, "Let the prince know someone wants his head." I have a card.
You have a card for the person who tried to kill the prince?
Yes,
No, the card they gave you was the information for the person who hired her.
to kill.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if it's the direct line, but it's the contact information that the assassin had.
Okay, that's important. Can you give me the information, or do you need to meet somebody in person?
Morty, it's your game.
I'd love to meet them in person and explain the gravity of the situation. An attempt on a simple message for the prince killed several people.
Is this Mr.
Who is this
Mayhem?
prince?
Yes, this is Mr. Mayhem speaking.
Mr. Johnson, it's a really short notice. Just come to my place.
Now?
Give me 30 minutes.
Sure, can do.
Thank you.
Hey, I just lost it. That's fine.
Hey, Calvin? Are you still there?
Yes.
Thank you for saving her.
Who?
And she hangs up.
Who is this prince?
I saved Dahlia's life.
That's probably good, right?
No.
Who's Dahlia?
She's one of those things.
Point of order. Has Mordecai processed that vampires are like real?
Has he?
Maybe.
Or because he was fighting and didn't see all the stuff with Dolly going on.
And I still understand.
I don't know if I should go to that meeting.
Okay.
I don't know if she's a big fan of mine.
She.
Dahlia.
First time I saw
You
Dahlia
just
was
saved her
at
life. Didn't she owe you?
I don't think I saved her life in a way that she would like.
Normally I'd say beggars can't be choosers.
Fair. Well, if they say that I'm in good graces, let me know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I can't pretend to know how all of this works. So,
I would prefer if we all stuck together. But I guess you don't have to be in the room where it happens.
I mean, as long as they kill me instead of you, I guess.
And again, I don't want anyone to die.
We can't die. We still have to do that heist in Hong Kong. I'm gonna look at prices on tickets.
Good thing you got Dante out of there before he heard about the heist. That would have been on.
And that was both a diegetic and non-diegetic reaction to the to what and Calvin just kind of sits on the couch for a bit and dissolves into laughter.
You should send me the dude's name. I'll get started.
I do. I send it to you.
Again, if you guys go to that, I can't let
Who the fuck now? I go to the door and open, so what?
I just have a postcard for you.
What?
For who? Slam the door. What?
The lines of going, watch him leave. Like,
It turned out better than the singing telegram from Clue.
It's true.
It's a little bag that says Uber Eats on it, and then you open it up, and there's a postcard inside, and there's two men hugging what looks to be a large Jello mold that says "Thinking of you, XOXO," and then that's it. But you don't recognize either man.
It was one search. Don't.
Hey, Michael, what is it?
That's a postcard. Jello.
Does the letter say anything?
The letter? Oh man. Yeah, it's probably God, yeah, the back of the postcard. Sorry for leaving so suddenly. Something came up. I live in Jello now. Have fun dying. May the force be with you. Dante. And then it's just a little and Virgil.
Who the fuck are Dante and Virgil?
You had some wild weekends before you met us.
We can unpatch your Surf's history when we're not dead.
Also, belly wrestling. I got pitched that once or twice, but now that I'm looking at it, that might be a fun Sunday afternoon lunch
so
thing.
messy.
You know from
It's
experience?
sticky too.
Maybe.
We'll talk about that later, if that's okay.
Okay, I agree with Morty that we should stick together. Even if it's just all going and like maybe if you shouldn't talk to people, maybe you don't talk to people, but I feel like we shouldn't split up necessarily if we can avoid it.
Right. If they kill me and I wind up at home, I'll be separated anyways, though. Just remember I brought it up.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but all that's like
Morty pulls out his phone and goes to the notes section. New note. If anything happens to Dr. Kelvin Connors, he wakes up at home anyways, thus separated. Noted.
I'm going to give you this, and I'll hand the card over to Mordecai.
Okay. Yeah.
We called the meeting.
Did you read the card?
Yeah.
It's your ex-wife's name.
Where'd you get this card?
The assassin.
The set.
I think they felt, I wouldn't say bad, maybe that's not the right word. There's maybe like a little bit of a trade. Take something from me, give something back.
Oh, they take and take, but they don't give anything back.
Could be that they just don't care about the person that hired them.
The word cunning could be in there, but
Why?
Doc, that's my ex-wife.
That's where we'll end tonight.
Kelvin
Thank
brings
you
up
for-
another fit of laughter.
Thank you for tuning in. We were the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. I would like to thank several people for no reason at all. Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, my mother, Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, and Meepo. They do stuff. Do you do stuff?
What kind of stuff?
Patreon stuff. Is no one gonna say it?
It'll get us demonetized if we talk about it.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually!
Fish.